Dear Lord, I surrender my body, my soul, my spirit, my
I so appreciate Jerry White because he answers to a higher power when creating his work. And we have to begin to operate with that kind of consciousness. And so he's going to come in his own way and do his thing. And y'all gonna get his book is available at tapintoyourdestiny.com. Did I say that right? Tapintoyourdestiny.com. This will unleash some things in your life so that you can manifest.
The best part of your life is not behind you. It's in front of you. Now do that to yourself. The best part of my life is in front of me. It's not behind me. So why are you running?
Tap, then I'll do spoken word. But it's all to change lives, you know, to be different, to, you know, inspire people. And that's my goal in life, just to inspire people to live their purpose, live their destiny.
What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Would you write that story inside of you, though it's hard for you to spell? Would you apply for that job or be a CEO even though you've been to jail? Would you challenge yourself to be healthier and stop competing with a scale?
Yeah, change lives, man. That's it. I just want to change lives. I want to get people in the kingdom, get people to know who their maker is, get people to have a relationship with God. And if I can get people to have a relationship with God, then what else is there? How much higher can you really go?
Relationships. This is the part of the poem y'all wish I could skip. Because I realized that this is the part of the poem where most of y'all gonna jump ship. Because you're trying to stay in a dry place and God is telling you it's time to dip into some living water.
Film inspired me. You know, I moved to Los Angeles and I saw how the industry went. And for me, it was a way to directly communicate with so many people worldwide. So that is my medium. Like, I know I can tell stories, and I know that I can tell stories that are real.
If you don't get popped by the police or strung out on drugs yourself, you know one of these jealous punks out here gonna do it to you, right? And if that's not enough to get your eyebrow moving, let me tell you something, man. God gonna get you for killing his people, and that's the real. My son just got killed tonight.
I have to believe that God wouldn't leave me here like this. He has me here for a reason. My music's so loud.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Bobby V, man. Rap. Shout out to my boy Jay White. It's going down, man. Congratulations on your film. It's big. You were not only doing something that people gonna enjoy, but you're gonna enlighten people in the same realm. So that's a great thing.
Pull your pants up around your waist where they belong.
In life, you don't always get what you want, but you always put forth your best effort.
What was one thing from the movie that you learned that you would share with a friend?
I learned that don't try to be another person, just try to be yourself.
So what was one thing you learned from the movie that you would share with friends?
Don't fight. Because when you fight, you get in trouble and you come home for the street lights.
What was one thing that you took from the film that you think is important to share with young people?
As we asked at the end of the film, the scene with them fighting, And we saw 2 films, but definitely in both films we saw evidence of that. And that encourages me to continue to work with young people and say, you don't have to be violent. There are other ways to settle differences, which were explained in the film. So it was very encouraging to see that. But even hearing it first and foremost from the young people to say that they are going to take that and encourage other young people as well. It was really uplifting to me and encourages me in my ministry.
I stood in the Kroger's in the West End at 10:30 at night. 10:30 at night, there were lines of people down the aisles. Even in the self-checkout, lines and lines and lines of people, black people, 10:30 at night with their kids.
I don't like injustice. And when I see people who are being mistreated or treated like grasshoppers, as they, termed it in the Bible, that just does something to me. And it's my people at that.
Man, Brother Jay is, I was describing him actually to someone tonight after he did a dissertation, and it was as though that this brother was gifted straight from heaven. He has such a powerful presence and a strong, immeasurable passion for what he does when he's doing what he does.
I did not ask for this to be so passionate, but I've been chosen to mobilize a nation of people whose eyes have been closed and to weld back together again those fighting spirits that have been broken. And nothing about the look in my eyes should make you think that I'm joking, because I'm not. I'm pissed. Because like Mr. Frazier said, we don't own nothing. And be glad that I'm trying to be spiritual about this, otherwise I'd be up here cussing. I mean, somebody make me understand. How in the world can you own a Land Cruiser and you don't own no land?
My passion comes from, I believe my passion comes from my mom. She's very passionate, very giving. And she's one for the truth. Like my mom, she's no nonsense, sweetest person in the world, but she's no nonsense. And I think I got that from her, that no nonsense, deliver the message. And all of what I do, it comes from my faith. And in terms of courage, God gave me the courage to go out there and be different and to say the things that people won't necessarily say.
If my people who are called by my name will just humble themselves. We can't tell each other nothing, y'all, because we ain't humble.
I look at that piece as my daily affirmation, and I hope that Jay will allow us to use that as our credo, because everything that he has articulated in that poem represents everything that we stand for as an organization.
Young black males, man, that is my passion. My passion, again, is I love people, but young black men, I know, boy, I know what it's like to have been a young black man, to grow up in this society, and as young men, there are a lot of traps that are waiting. It is waiting to take us under.
So why do I say these things? Because a lot of times as young black males, I know the images that we see portrayed in the videos, in the movies, with the rappers and that fast life and cars and rims that spin, chains to the ankles, all of that's foolishness.
I developed an affinity for tap dancing after watching these two twin brothers, Sean and John. Wherever I can perform, I perform. That's what I do.
What time is it? Showtime! What time is it? Showtime!
You're doing one of two things. Only one of two. Either you're living or you're existing. And I figure if you're going to struggle, at least struggle doing something that you love. Don't struggle doing something that you hate. Struggle doing something that you love.